this is Bo-peep, who is actually Luke's bunny. And Luke had reached out to me, and his wife had reached out because Bo-peep was behaving a little bit strange after she was bereaved. So her playmate Buttercup had passed away, and she was just out of sorts. So again, an interesting observation that you may have experienced this with your own animals when one passes on, that the other left behind will experience real heartache like we do. They have feelings, they have emotions, they miss their companions. And although animals understand death and treat death very differently to how we do, when they're here on this plane and their best friend goes, they miss them, whether that's a furry friend or a human friend. So I went to see Bo-peep, and she's she's a lovely, gorgeous bunny. And actually I've got a picture of her up in my office. She's very pretty. But she was really quite standoffish. She's not really into new people, so I had to really let her set the pace. And she made it clear that she didn't want me to be in her space with a little bang on her box. Bunnies can actually they can be very communicative verbally, so even if you didn't have the skills I've got, it'd be quite clear that she didn't want you in her space. So I got down onto the floor, and I used a technique for getting my energy really, really low and helping animals feel safe. Lo and behold, she came along to have a little chat with me, on her terms. And she told me that she had been quite sad, and that she didn't want a new playmate, that she particularly wanted Luke and Julia to spend time. She loved that time that she got with them, and she was quite okay with being an only bunny as long as she had the interaction from her lovely family. So just to say, Bo-peep tends to keep her distance from people, but Ruth gently built rapport and was allowed into her space. She reported back on her character accurately and let us know that she did not want a new companion, which really helped us and reassured us. Ruth balanced Bo-peep's chakras, and at the end, she was conked out, really relaxed in a deep sleep. Luke's nodding over there. And actually, Luke sent a picture on Facebook a few months afterwards with Bo-peep had learnt a new game which involved soil from the garden. You can imagine, she got it everywhere, and she was just having so much fun. So she'd been able to move on from a particularly painful time. So never underestimate the impact of grief, whether it be human or animal, on your own animal.